Hello and welcome back. So now we're going to try to continue with the crazy stuff. And I really don't like that I can't just have an empty hand. I have to switch between everything. I'm going to get rid of this stuff. So we need to finish expanding out the assemblers. We're going to go ahead and run those copper belts out, finish that setup so that we can get that upstairs. And have fun with this. Alright, this is not the copper. This was the copper. So we got the smelters we're setting up upstairs. Alrighty. Cool. So we need to get the other belts set up. I'm going to worry about this side first. One belt does 6 assemblers, so we're going to set up a total of 18 to have the full output out of that. And I think okay, actually this sucks. That's the bottom, then it's gonna, yeah, okay. I've got to undo this a little bit so I can put the belts in completely. Because this is not going to go in on top of these mergers. So we'll undo this. Play the game of undo and do over. I don't have to take them all out at least, because some of them are already underneath the belt. And here, okay. Let's see if this will go all the way down. All right, so we're gonna set up all 3 belts here. Now. And I have some other ideas of how I want to that's the 3, yeah. I want to fix some of the issues I have with the walls, using conveyor walls and having the belts go down flat and then coming up and crossing over. I don't need to do that, so I'm going to be just stacking things and using the staggered depth of conveyor lifts that I've been doing. Why does that seem off? Huh. Why does this not seem lined up down here? Because it's off? It is off here. Is that off? It's off. What the heck? It is set up wrong. It means that this is off as well. So I'll need to set up my belts on the other side as well, all at once. But what we did was prove a proof of concept for. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day, Mr. Spooksy. Really? That was as far as that would go? Did I not run that all the way? I'm doing good. I'm ready for the weekend, you know, because I've been working all week and haven't had any time to play games. I did some thesis stuff today, but yes, everything is good. I've been, when I play games or do something all day, you know, as an all-consuming kind of thing, then I end up dreaming about it all night long. So guess what I dreamt about all night long? Satisfactory. Building shit. So in the morning when I woke up-ish and laid in bed, I kind of figured out how I wanted to kind of change this around a little. Shoot. This is still... What is the deal here? Why do I do this to myself? Yeah. It's tough. This is off too, isn't it? I did not know that. Is every belt the same with that distance? Okay, so the last one's gonna be the lowest. Ah, okay. I did not know that. That's cool to know. Alright, so we're gonna be doing mergers, so we will shortcut key that up. Oh, this is gonna block me in. Okay. Darn it. No, it's up top, so it won't. Except I won't be able to see it. Ah, but if I line this up, can I move? Why can't I move? Come on. Alright, this is tougher here. Damn. Shit. How do I get these to be accurate? You mean this strip here, stripe? But that doesn't line up with my machine, though. Is that what you mean? On the belt. It really would be nice if they would give me alignment lines here. I guess I could do it there. Yeah, I really don't know what you mean. I don't know how I'm supposed to see. Okay. One, two, three, four. Thank you. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Shit. But all right, so all 10 of those is hooked up. That's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Time for the next row of splitters. Mergers, not splitters. All right, so what's working for me is to set it on the ground first. It gives me an alignment line, which it seems to hold. And it lets me drag it up to the belt and just keep that in alignment. And that's working. It doesn't snap on the belt in the alignment line, but at least I have a visual representation where I can put it in a mostly correct spot, enough to where the belts can go down no problem. So, excuse me. The problem is when these are elevated, if they don't line up with a pretty decent degree of accuracy, then what happens is because of the height, you get a slight belt angle, and that causes it to be to not want to attach because it's at an odd angle or shape or something. So in theory, I could do the same thing here. All right, so I know that's my number 10 belt for this bottom group. I just wanted to have that so I knew that where I would be when I got here. So these belts go just fine. And this type of configuration is working out quite smoothly, actually. And we know we need to put the assemblers at 99% production value instead of 100 because that it doesn't make them under, well, yes, it makes them underproduce, but we produce the exact amount needed per minute of resources. So by dropping it 1%, it slows them down enough to where the production catches up with the wire. No problem. It overproduces. So it's such a small margin. And what that has been discovered as being is that these belts are not 450 parts per minute, resources per minute. They're like 448.5 or whatever. So in the end, that is. So the theory is that a splitter merger will probably splitter really kind of delays and or reduces the speed by a tiny fraction, which is enough if you have the exact amount of production consumption that your consumption will fall behind. So it's the in between part is the problem. That was discovered last night, and all of these are producing except this one. There we go. Initially, I had the problem where I hadn't set all the machines to be producing, so it was very confusing. But then, once I saw that, I turned them on, and then it caught up. But then that's when we also discovered that it was not quite what it was supposed to be in terms of... Actually, I am going to use Mark 3 belts here because I think that's fast enough. Now on the bottom belts, it's not so critical at all to have these things perfectly lined up because you can have your invalid shapes and it'll be fine. But once you, if it's all in the same plane, it's fine. But if you elevate, then your invalid shape starts to take on a bit of a different kind of life of its own, and it doesn't function well in terms of how the belts are figured out. Programmatically or whatever. Okay, we're back up to speed. Now we have our 3 belts already set up here, and I am not going to use this setup anymore, so we're going to cut this, kill these walls because just garbage. Total garbage. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring all right. So we will set up our oh, I need to take this away, don't I? Yeah, okay, I can do it from here. Okay, so we'll put our first conveyor lift here. Put that around. I think that's right, yes. All right. Oops, did that wrong. All right, so I need to bring this out to here. So let's do that. Like this. All right, so these two are going to go together. I'm going to have two there, and I'll have another one there. So in actuality, one of these, welcome back. One of these plate belts is all I need for 18 assemblers, but I need 3 copper belts for 18 assemblers. So we will put 2 copper belts here, and we'll put 1 copper belt on top with 1 plate belt here on the bottom. And we'll bring this one over and we'll put it into that part there. And this will, hopefully I can put one here. Actually, no, that's fine. But I need to have one go up there, so. All right, we'll bring this here and this one here, and we'll take this one down to there and this one to here. Does that clip a lot? Oh, that clips so horribly. All right, so we'll line ourselves up here then. Bring ourselves back a little bit. That should clip like crazy. Okay. Maybe I can do. Can I go down one level like that? Yes, I can. All right. So we'll do this instead, and this will come over and go there. All right. So now what I want to do is I want to put my staggered lifts in. So this first one here, the top one, is going to come down. So I need to have, how am I going to do this? These don't snap right. All right, so this one is going to be going up. I think that's height, right height. No, it's not. All right, so snappy do. I think that's the right. No, it's still not. Oh, gotta be nice to know. Be nice to know if it was so many clicks, but it's not. That one is correct. Okay. And this is copper, which was the top one. But yeah, but isn't this all assumed that your belts line up exactly with your constructors? So what I ended up doing was something very similar, and all I had to do was put it on the ground. And then I gave me an alignment line. And then once I raised it up to the belt, that alignment line just stayed. So I didn't need the black line on the belt to line up. Is that guaranteed though? Don't you have to have the belts at the exact same starting and ending point to make those lines line up. All right, so that's copper. And that's the top one. All right, so that is not what we wanted to do. Actually, that doesn't matter. So this can be the bottom one. That's fine. Okay. So now what we're going to do is get rid of this and this and this one. And we will put this, here we go. So now we're going to have the next conveyor lift come up behind it and go into the top. It's very similar to what we set up on the bottom. Then I don't have these retarded conveyor walls ruining my life. All right, so they will go here, is it? Or can I do it here? All right, I'll have to look at mine and see if they do that. Cool. So that, just have to go up here. That won't work, but that works. So here we go. All right, fantastic. I wonder if I can do this. I can't. That doesn't work either for some reason. Why doesn't that work? Because the belt cuts through, I guess. Right? Wait, that works. Yeah, the belt. No, this sucks. That really sucks. All right, so yeah, my belts don't line up the way that your belts do. It's going farther off, and now these do. Okay. Cool. Okay. I'll have to give it a shot. I'll have to do the other. I still have a lot of belts to lay, so plenty of opportunities to do this and try this out. So I don't need this. And I'm going to bring up 2 copper belts. And let's put that setup there. No, wait, I only need one of these, 2 of those. All right, cool. So we will put one of those here. And one of these here. Nice. You are ready. Perfect. So we have all of the copper we need and all of the iron plates we need. So now we just lack assemblers. So I need to put down 12 more. No. 12. What the heck? 12. Jesus. Okay. I don't have enough rotors. Let's go get some rotors. And I need to bring pipes up to that next level too. Modular frames. So I have pipes here. I can do 2 pipes. How much pipe do I need? I don't even remember here. Shit, the pipe's gonna come up this way. That actually works. So the pipe will go this way, and these will be our plates, and they will go together into the manufacturer. No, modular frame for assemblers, yes. So this needs 6 of those. So six of those a minute. I didn't look and see, what was that? 11.88 per minute, okay. For both pipes and plates. So if I underclock that, I can clearly drop that down to say 11 or 10 or something like that. But anyways, 11 So I have 450 per minute, roughly. Let's calculate 448 divided by 11.88 equals 37. So one belt of pipes can feed 37 assemblers. Damn. I don't have that many plates production. I think I was doing 100 and I'm going to be doing 10. $7.425. There we go. I'm going to do 18 times 7.425. So that's 133.65. So if we just figure 133, and I need 11.88. So if I just say 11, so 133 divided by 11 is 12. So I can do 12 assemblers that are making modular frames with this kind of setup, and one belt of pipe, which is way over produced. I should probably split it somehow. I can set up another group of 18 assemblers making these plates, these reinforced plates, because I have enough copper for that, and I have enough of these iron plates, and that would double my production. Then I could set up another 12 assemblers making modular frames. So then I would have 24 assemblers making modular frames. Why not? Okay. So I need to set up. Oh man. All right. So I need another 12 assemblers for this current batch to make 18. Then I need another 18 on top of that. So that's 30 assemblers I need to do. I need to put down 30 assemblers and belt the resources to that. And they will come out into 12 assemblers. Okay. Now I've recorded those numbers so that I can, for myself, I know what I'm doing with this. So I don't need 36 assemblers. This is another 12 assemblers. So I need another 18 on top of that, plus another 12. So that's 24 and 18 is what, 42? And I'm thinking I might put the manufacturers up on the next level. Okay, I need 420, so I'm gonna get some more water. Okay. Where am I at? 378, 90, 80. Okay. So now I have enough, but I'm going to need wire for power. So let's make sure we have enough for that as well. And I will need copper wire, which there is a ton of up there already. Okie dokie. Cool. So time to put up a stupid amount of assemblers here. And I was going to loop them back around here, but in actuality, yeah, I'm gonna run 2 rows of 18 so that they're back to back. Now the interesting thing is, I can take this, I'm gonna use this same plate belt. So if they're back to back, I can literally just pull the other side of this off into the port. But I can't do that with the copper. I'm gonna have to run multiple belts. Yeah, I need 1 belt of copper for each set of 6. So I have 6 here, so I need to put out another 12 in front or on the end of this. Do I have concrete? Not really any to speak of. I'm gonna need concrete. Alrighty. Okay, get some concrete so I can spread this out a little bit. So we will be taking all of the output from this setup and we're gonna run it from there all the way across here and up to the next level where the the manufacturers are gonna be. So we will run, I still need to produce cable, And I had planned to do that with that copper wire. But now I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do that instead with something else. So I'll have to figure out how to make cable differently with rubber or something. I think there's a way, or maybe with quick wire, Caterium cable. I don't know. There is an answer. So let's put these assemblers down here now that we are ready to go. We will finish out this group of 18 in the front here. Hopefully I don't have that weird foundation issue like I did yesterday. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm putting them backwards, aren't I? Oh my god, look at this. What an idiot. I want to try this again. 1, 2. Cool. All right. And we have 18 plus 12, which is 30. Correct. Cool. All right. I need to understand what my distance is going to be on these. All right. This is pretty cool because I have the plates on the bottom. So these top belts are actually going to be split. They're going to be broken. So I'm going to bring the copper up. I'm going to have to do it in 2 belt levels. And so those top belts are going to be broken at each group so that I'll be able to run it into the splitter from at an angle. And then the bottom belt will just keep going and it'll loop it back around for the next set. And then I'll bring in on the other side copper going. Yeah, you'll see soon enough. So let's drag this out after I get my industrial beams from here. We'll drag this, and this is going in the left side, so I need to make sure I put this between. That will probably be okay. Is this right? Yes, okay. That's not okay. Left side. Yes. That's fine. All right, and this belt will loop around to the other set, so I'll put that there. Wait, that's copper? What? Oh. No. Would it be better? It is better if the plates are in the bottom. It is. It is. It really is. I'm just going to swap this on the bottom here. I'm going to have to put these splitters back, aren't I? The conveyor lifts. All right. I'll do it again. Because we can. Those are fine. Cool, and the only thing is to put these back. The top one first. Shit, that's pipe? What? I put the wrong belt in, okay. That's hilarious. Ah, welcome, Rishi. Are you in the airport? Ah, that's right here. Mother fudger. Still waiting on your flight, clearly. Find anything else in the paper? Okay. Finally. So did you submit it then? Why does this copper stop here? Because it has plates. That's why. What do you mean you're waiting on a response? Oh, I mute that stuff. No, I'm not reading shit. You send that. You will get feedback and it'll be the way it is. Because we're going to have to make changes anyway. So I don't want to read that document one more time. I can't see straight when I read that thing. I have no idea what it says anymore. I don't know what I'm looking for. So it's perfectly fine if you just send that. Is this straight? Should look straight. Alrighty, so I will have. That's gonna go. I can't do this. Shit. Nah, just send it. It's fine. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hope this reaches. Fuck me. Thank you for sending that, Rishi. Okay, so that one is done. Cool. We'll put this one here. And we'll start a new one here. Good. And I don't know if this is going to reach the whole way. Nope. Okay. Let's put it here then. And this one can go on top. What is this craziness? You're using it as a floor, so you just have to look down and enter them? That's pretty neat. Pretty compact storage you got going on. Yeah, exactly. All right. All right, that is that. I don't have to worry about anything else on these particular. Yeah. You gotta have some kind of centerpiece in there, right? Thank you, Rishi. Now try to relax. I know that's not possible, but you should try. See you later, Rishi. Yeah, floor 3, but you also are like 10 walls tall in each floor or something. God damn. Really tall. Guess you're not going to have issues with stacking anything or height on machines. All right. I'm going to come in sideways. Shit, this isn't going to work. So this has to be turned around. But I can't turn it around. Oh, how am I going to do that? I can't rotate the splitter on the belt. So shit. Maybe this won't matter. Why don't you go in there? Okay. Why are you having issues here? What the hell? Why are you having issues at that exact spot? Can't afford. Okay. Where are you? You are here, and this is not going to work. Okay, what am I doing? What I am doing is I'm bringing the splitter in, instead of inline, these other belts are going to come in from the side. Well, when you put a splitter or a merger on a belt, the input to it is automatically set to the direction of the belt. So if I am putting a splitter on a belt this way, and I want it to come, the entrance, the input to be this way, I can't do that because it's on the belt. So now what I'm doing is setting a belt that faces into the assembler, putting a splitter on it so I get the right input that's facing out, and then putting the belts back. So now I will put this in the right direction. So now the belt flows from left to right. So now I can put the splitter, if you look, the orange arrows on the right side there shows the direction. So now I just need to get this lined up as good as possible. And I'll remove this belt, this stand, and I'll put back the other splitter for the bottom. Out there, and put this splitter here. Oops, no, sorry. I gotta put this belt back. Now I can put this splitter back. There we go. All right, so what I have here is the input into here. There. So, and I have the other one down there. Same thing. So I will bring, let's see, this belt will come in. They're going to be stacked on each other. And I don't think this will go all the way. So, but I do want it to be here, like this. Pretty sure it won't go. So I need to have another one in here. I will put it the same location as right here. Because I don't know why. Because it lines up and looks nice. That's why. All right, these are stacked. So we will make that one go there. This one go here. And this is the line we need to be on. Right here, so again, I have no idea where this goes, where this length is. Let's see. So somewhere in here. Okay. I think that's in line. Yep. And too high. Sweet. And now we can just go up. What I could do is probably raise the conveyor things so that they're higher, but I don't care. It isn't going to matter. So that splits in there. And this is reaching, and this splits in here. So they're all set. Plates are not hooked up. Let's see what we got going on with this. Why don't we have plates? I must have disconnected it. I didn't reconnect it over here, that's right. And I don't have copper coming through because I have plates on that line. Well, that's why. Is that a copper belt? What the hell? All right, so yeah, I need to put this back. Okay. There you go. Snappy snap. Rotate. And hook it up. Cool. All right, I need to get the plates off of this belt here. And here, oh, fuck's sake. So plates are on the bottom, not the top. So let's get these off. Okay, plates are filling in. All right. Let's see if I can pick this up. No. All right, I guess I got all the plates off. Let's see. That one is not filling up because they are... It's jammed up. It has plates in there. Why does it have plates in there? There. Okay. I must have had one plate. Ah, one plate was in the splitter. Yeah. So there's probably one in here too, maybe. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Nice. Really cool when this stuff comes together like this. Cool. So we have the copper belts set up. So I'm going to run the next set of copper belts in much the same, very similar fashion, but on the opposite side. So I need to bring those. They're going to line up here. So I'll be adding them this direction. So I'll have two that just come down the center, and I'll have one that peels off the side. And then at the end, I will just loop the plates back around, and it can just come back this way. I'm curious to know if with that many splitters on that belt, if it will make it so that the plates can't actually be enough. And if they aren't, I have another belt. So we will figure that out. My guess is, Spooksy, that you're playing right now. All right. Since I'm going to be running these belts the same exact way, I'm actually going to put the... cool. I'm going to put these stands down now. So they're already set up. Since this will be the exact same alignment, exact same setup here. Ah, cool. Yeah. Work. Do work. And which means I know that my belt lengths essentially are going to be the same. All of this stuff is in the same position. Now I just don't know where over this is going to be. This is pretty damn wide here in between the assemblers. It's a lot wider than I would like. But oh, maybe I could have these belts come across the top. And compress my... I've got a stupid amount of space. What do I care about trying to make this hyper compact? I don't. So let's go ahead and get this set up then. But it'll be really interesting to see if that belt can actually, because the plate production is high enough. Just question is does a Mark IV belt actually let it work? Like, is it enough speed to actually feed that full length? I haven't seen anyone. Yeah, it doesn't mean someone hasn't done this, but I haven't seen anyone release information on splitter rates and whatever. It's going to be an exact copy here of what's happening. So we will just stack this up the same way. I'm going to come in. And then this is set up the same way. Okay. Not sure yet how that's going to bend over, but we'll have to see what the assembler distance is here with this setup. Probably don't have to be as far away, actually. Pretty sure I don't. So we're going to make it go a little bit closer here to these belts. I don't know where yet, so let's set up an assembler now just to see Let's set up a belt. So this is really where I start. All right, so that is that. Hello, Caster. How are you today? Welcome to the stream. Are you enjoying Satisfactory as much as we are? I think I will try to set it up here-ish. Can I do that? Or do I need to set... I need to set these belts first. Yeah, that's not going to work. Alright, so... oh man, so it's a lot of stuff here. It's all based on where this thing goes. Well, if this is where the belt is gonna go, I could have easily just done that way down here. I hope that alignment line is for the lining up the other assembler, or and not a doing bottom left one here. Yeah, so what I need is to know if this is gonna line up. Yeah, okay, so we got our distance. And that is right along this edge here. So let's snap this in. Okay. Right like that. Okay. So I'm gonna take this one away, and we have one out of another 18. So we have 17 of these we want to do. Wow, that really didn't work here. There we go. Let's get these laid down, no problem. And I'm just going to put them all down in here. And my to-do list will be our counter. So we won't have to worry about trying to figure out how many I put down. Take advantage of this little thing. Do this from this side so I have more room. Do you own Satisfactory, Caster? Do you play Satisfactory? Do you read about Satisfactory? Does the game feel satisfactory? Three more to go. Everything should be snapping in place here. And then I know all I have to do is duplicate the processes. Everything lines up. It's a thing of beauty. So we'll bring this plate belt around after we get all of this set up. And I'm going to need more encased industrial beams. Power and all sorts of fun stuff. Since this is 36 assemblers, which are going to go into 12. So we still have 12 to set up after this is done. Let's just grab this whole thing. Take it back up. Wow, just a row of assemblers. Oh my goodness. All right, this is gonna have to move here. So let's put a personal storage thing on this front side. There. Now I will control drag and then I'll just shift drag in more of these. And I need to get this emptied out and moved. So let's take all and break this down. I don't need plastic, I don't need rubber, etc., etc., etc. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump this stuff in. Well, as much as I could anyway. I can swap these out. Don't need motors, I don't think. All right, so we now have our Mark IV belt material. And so I can take away this stuff here. And I know, I can see here I'm on this line. So I know what my belt alignment is by looking at these foundations. So I'm going to go ahead and just start. I'll start with the plate belts. And just bring that in. It's a shame you can't change the direction of belts. I mean, you can upgrade the type, but you can't actually flip the direction. Unless you can. Help me out if you can. I'd love to know how. This should, in reality, just come right around nicely. All right. Sweet. that only needs one. And off we go. All right, so this one. Did that really work for me? That's on, yeah, that did. Well, wait a minute, why is that lined up differently? So what were these things snapping on? These are not lined up exactly the same. Are they? No, they're not. Look at that. Okay, well, let's get this lined up here and run it down the other way. Who knows what those alignment lines were? All right, so that's facing the right way, and there we go. Yes. This one. Yes, okay. Remove all of these. Start over again. It wouldn't be satisfactory if I didn't keep undoing everything I do. We already have 2 down, and we need, why are we doing increments of 10? Jesus. All right, 18, so I need 16? All right, so now this is all gonna line up properly. So I want this to literally be a mirror of the other side. So I know where all my pole placements already are and the distances, and I know that it works when you put the splitters on the belts. So I am doing this specifically so that I have to do less work putting this together. I don't have to guess at all. This is not for aesthetics at all. That's just a bonus that it comes out that way. But if I don't do it right, Spooksy will yell at me and then show me a screenshot of what I should be doing, so I better do it right the first time. If that's possible in this game. So we will bring the outputs out of these, and we'll put them all together and merge them into a single container. Haha. Yeah, famous last words. I suggest that you do exactly what I say. I'm just kidding, of course. I really do welcome other ideas and inputs because I know for a fact that I don't know everything. And there's no one perfect way to do something, so I definitely entertain lots of different ideas. Right, so now, because I lined this pole up, we should have the same alignment here. And this is a fact now. Now I can continue to duplicate this along the line here. This is already correct. So I need one along this line here, like that. And this is right here. This alignment here. Definitely don't need these other things here. Hello. All right, and I believe this is a... Yes, so that is there and here. So we will have this set up like this, like this. Okay. So we're gonna have the plates. So I don't actually have to bring the plates in here, but I'm setting this up anyway, just in case I have to, because I know the plate belt is here at the bottom underneath. I can just bring it up. So all I have to do is sort of undo all the splitters and everything, and the belts, but all these stands will be here in the right way. But I do need to bring up 3 belts of copper. And the top belt here is the copper belt. And that's going to be running along the first lag, 10 of them here. So again, I don't have to count. I know exactly where this is going to end up because I can look at the other side. So actually it would be where this first belt is here. So this is where it's going to end. And then I'll have a splitter That's right, because the plates go on the left. Does this work? Yeah, this should work. Why does this seem weird? Belt comes in and splits there. So actually going this way is going to be a bit of the opposite. No, this should still work. Something seems off, but it should still work. So I need... that is there. So something, it has to do with this belt right here. So this is, that's why I don't have this one here. All right. Oops. All right. That is where my belt's going to actually start. The belt will end here. And the copper will go this way. Yes. So this is the end of the first, yes, copper belt, right? So I'm gonna have to finagle this a bit. So let's see if I can find the bottom. So here is the bottom. This is here. It's already put. This one is here, which I have not put. Okay. So we're going to run this all the way to complete it. And I'll need to do the bottom splitters first. Right? Okay, no, I missed one here. Where are you? You're there. Why doesn't that reach? I'll just put another one in here somewhere. Like here. Okay. So I have the plates coming in now, and there they go. And copper production is flowing here. Flowing in, filling up. Seems like it's going pretty good. Though it seems like the two on the end are having issues here. No? No. This is fine. Okay. So the only unknown at this point is how the plates are going to play out. So I do have, though, this whole side setup. So I should apply power. I'm going to apply power, and I'm going to put all the mergers on them and get them up and running because all the belts are done. And then I can shift my attention to the other side and continue to build that out. So I need those high speed, wait, I have those, but I probably don't have enough wire. Let's get cable. I have cable. Excuse me. I have some wire. Let's see. I can do 8 of these machines with one of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put this here. Connect this up. Two more. Okay. And the next pole will go kind of in the center right here. Okay. Yep. I have a lot of brain malfunctions in this game. Okay, time to go from machine to machine and set them to operate. This one. So what we will see now is if these plates, which are supposed to feed just fine, because I only need 6 plates per, so it's a lot of plates I have in excess, whereas I need 30 wires per. Okay. And I'm not going to put everything there. So I'm going to run these all out, and I'm going to run them around. And I'm going to have them be a storage container, kind of like right here, essentially. Let's see, I'm going to need to have the pipes come in. They're going to have to be in front anyway, really. So I'll put the container kind of horizontally somewhere in the middle here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is the middle. So I'll put it trying to think. So I want to be able to use this as a resource. So what I'm going to do is put a container horizontally here. Let's see if that is... Let's see what my... Geez. Something in my eye. Okay. Still. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Yeah, Spooksy, it's a good idea. I really like that idea. So I should have enough room for mergers here, and I'll just put a splitter. And then I will just bring around the other side and merge it into the whole line. So let us put a splitter right here. Cool. And I don't need anything special there. We'll put a merger. What do I have? I have splitters there, yeah. All right, so the merger will go this way. Does that clear the pole? Yes. This one will go that way. And I did not remember to underclock these new machines to 99%, so I need to also do that. And this does not go the right way. Okay. Before that fills up, I need to be able to get these out of this container here. Transfer them in. I don't think it's going to fill up. All right. Those plates are used in a lot of different recipes, and it's just nice to have this kind of pain in the butt product already ready to go. Yeah. Wait. You mean the guy that builds like 6 walls high and 20 by 20 platforms and has all those double stack containers thinks that this is a lot of plates? Is that what you're trying to tell me? No, you might be right. All right, so we're left over with some plates to use for ourselves. Personal consumption, as it's called. It's legal. Okay, now I need to figure out where my new machines are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one should be 100%. And it is. And it has no wire and plates. Why? Oh, I didn't even hook up the... $99 bottles of beer on the wall. Balloons. Be faster to count 10 bottle of beers on the wall, then the song wouldn't last so long. When you're in the school bus on your way to some game, singing with the team, and they really want to go through 99 bottles of beer. And we don't have easy. Okay, maybe it is pretty easy to go through 99 bottles of beer, but when you're trying to sing that, it takes a lot longer. Or does it? I don't know. Maybe you pass out before you get to all 99 bottles of beer. All right, so plates. We'll find out what this very, very last one in the chain is doing with plates. And it has plenty. In fact, yeah. So I think this is actually going to work for that. The wire, though, well, isn't keeping up just yet. But it will. So let's go downstairs and let's check our production, our wire production, and make sure that that is doing what it's supposed to do. All right. So that's going. Now the difference here, I think they're all, wait. Yeah, these are going. Doesn't look like there's any gaps in these belts. So this combination, which repeats itself three times, 3 groups of 6, should have no issue at all feeding this. And if we look at these plates, they are full, backed up even, so they are good. Okay. It's going to take an hour for this to catch up? Is what you're telling me? Give or take a day? That's not very specific. Wait, that's a splitter. No, I want a merger. Going this way. All right, so we are at 44 point something production. No, more than that. Half of 133.65. That's math. So what is that? 67 something. Yeah, if I fill them manually, I mean, but I'm not in any kind of hurry. I don't even have a need for the production yet, so it can just take the time to fill up. So we'll bring the other output belt from the front there and this way, and then bring it into this merger. Yeah, eventually they're gonna back up. So yeah, that's set. Yeah, you know what? I set my stream laptop to be a little more processor intensive. Let me see. Let me shut the stream down and I will reset that. Give me 1 sec.